Maneva na sema PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV de osia dem yopo.
Na beauty album share angle from the clergyman versus John Mahama there. In an electoral commission. John so more fairness. Clergymen so more fairness. My fancy dream say Ghana ni nyame do enchen o my bia no. Ne bibia betimi asi. Say my pepe we pay na obi lusu no agye atom obi wini na ono so agye atom a. Say ne ye do odo asusu mu abesim sabre no. Ade to ya ban sa pepe ne be kono. Then also another 30 slaughter minority for no can ho asem no. But another report because many ye oppose for no be din come up. And ye koye nim no. Ye de name ye be kan name bi agum from ye de name bi evidence is being so de ama. Ade na kwa koye say PCB an ye kwepew say for intimidation cost center bi ye change figures. We want to win more seats so that ye timinya majority na ye be ka change men as on declare elections in for bomb ya. There are a lot of audios and videos be and I don't mention them die be this uncommon but yanko yenim.
Any other to the Foreign Constituency Executives, Australian chapter, Roy Thompson Kelly, Moyo, a Chairman Kelly, Achia Jet Morgan. Now, Jet Morgan is diabolics be our play. Oh, be so, mammy, or some farmer on a kind man, my Sunday, my Yaman Becker. May also be Manon Drudum until Mum kind, and my Sunday, Mate. Ni Brown Albert Body a chairman in a Togo 1 and Alaji Razak Harun a chairman in a watch ya local chapter Alaji Tanku Bakompe Godfather on a triplet in a chum twins in a chum Yachi Haji Amunana. And someone betuja I say Agrobe Sofianopa. A banamo can't beauty. Now I'm more 11 crown to do her. I'm just not on the moment to call. I say, Ufra, I see a blue so in Tema.
Anybody you call,
sir. I was so much as them to pay rule.
And Opus NDC winning to an opportunity to have to wait for 2 o'clock. And I can't continue Jubilee House and Kay. Oh, no, my pyramid. Yes, that is the way to go. The earlier, the better. And I say, I go best on Swift and Opa. Ransford. Ura Mahama, near break. To say the Ghana for near break. NDC for any abre. Na Nshishaya me as a bystander me share say NDC for Eddie Guakwemno. I think say they are on the right path. We so from the beginning of the year, no, we started underestimating NDC's prowess because we were drawing inferences from presidents as set, especially in 2020 election. But Dr. Manebo Ama and friends, Electoral task force, I should say, within the NDC, no, I think say their game is superb. Likewise, the communication team are also doing very fantastic. The only thing I would advise, say, sometimes it is not bad to copy, because the NPP, continuously say, no, every day, omo the SSA omo communicators ekoka. That is how come omo propaganda to me a trendy, because omo kwa obia what the ekoka today Tuesday, and you realize that they flow across the board. Obia ka the same thing. Until last week Tuesday, on propaganda they were saying say omoma sa example they were talking about some corrupt bibia ya jaini panel. Goodness. In fact, it was posted on even some of the NDC or more platforms. Almost say, if you argue as a host, or a hostile, use said the name Temaklu as an example to confuse them. And no matter what they do, when the host is being hostile, don't listen to the host. Just keep on talking. Until most of the time, they say, host, or per se or question the panel crapa, both of the panel, a casano, cason peso.
But I said, on them say host to control microphones.
Right. So they know their media people until the plan is such that it should work for them. Now, Mahama's steps.
The strategy we no, almost even find $1 no, Emma petrol no, Emma from Kakrama.
I wish they could.
Okay.
Mahama's steps I will take both campaign and trying to consult no, tells you say this 2024 election, even though we perceive it to be very chaotic, and here Baby do hona ajubro.
Yeah.
In the sense, now he's pushing the game to the people who were supposed to have spoken for the country. Because a ba mkrofo mukura dom ewo memwa. You may say political parties in the there, but omono once a while election be draw na you political party supporters rising up. But I saw there ni party mde bia. Mosque there ni party mde bia. Until those who control the crowd. Ena ahemfo so ni patwa ehye omo hoda bia omo wokrum nti wodi kro we so a omo krom ho nyina no omo dinti the traditional authorities, pastors, imams, etc. no, they are the holding pillars of every citizen in this country, and they will be directing attention to the best way to go. And I am happy about the response of Ora Archbishop Duncan Williams. Now, I would have thought that they rather should now be calling or organizing press conferences to warn or forewarn the political parties, not only MPP, but to warn every political party that is taking part in this 2024 election. Say, the year winnie, the year titini, Yahubida, and the Yempese Ebibesi. And who are obey massa to trust Messino, ye bay and sa efu. Sabe to ama what face the full rigors of the law, because in plain pin say BBC the same as of for him for the from to go and mediate in the wee hours of the night. I done now omo and a mantra no mediate. Don't sit and wait for it to happen. In the 2020 election, that is what happened. And this time around, John Mahama would not sit down for it to happen before, say, you can't commit or the for so and so years. Now, also, but no. And it was my barber catch first. Now, far dream, preachy fan, and now, Pono, Ubetumia, total from Momo Biantibi. And it is the best and the right way to go. Now, Minia, so we are free communication team, but we almost want to push you a more agenda. The best I can see. There may be some few people who may be against about the recent happenings within the NDC regards NDC 360. NDC 360, I think, is a good cause. It is opening the eyes of the general public, where and I say NP and the NDC people as well. Where past that is how I would have loved it to go. Where past executives should have that opportunity to come and explain what they did. That you call the former tax exchequer and I say finance minister. You be a urase tekpe. No abama run down. NDC 360. Wafre be a Jinapo. Now abama run down energy sector. As we speak, I want to believe, say, NDC have shadow ministers, right? And I would have loved, say, these shadow ministers would consistently, not only on NDC 360, but also a platform like Radio Gold, to come and give update of what they did and what is happening. And when the Berman Crawford appreciate it, say, oh, really? Say NDC, A, B, C, D. We have, we used to have regional ministers. To study NPP we are.
Yeah.
And why don't we invite those regional ministers, no matter their state now, to come and tell us what the NDC did in their regions? Say the Bay have been to me can say a Polugu Dam. Now final payment $11 million. It means that, and the project was about $100 million or so. It means they've paid all, and the final payment was the $11 million. So that these people will come and let us know, say there's nothing at Polugu. Until former regional minister of Upper East, Upper West, so and so, you invite him, pay his because this particular election is do or die affair or make or break. And it doesn't matter paying his air ticket to come to Accra, come to Radio Go, come to NDC 360, come and give us, or even a Zoom a communication. Say, tell us what the NDC did when you were regional minister. Now, I am surprised up to date, when it was said, say, Paul Goodam was a signature program, and as a signature project, a Bambia Bida, apart from the MPP. Now, Sana, there was not even a block there. Nobody from that region was able to come out to refute that assertion. Until I am saying that the platforms like Radio Gold and NDC 360 should call in all these painful or more portfolio to come and express themselves and what is to come and what was there already, etc., etc. Now, coming down to the issue of allocation to parliamentary candidates.
Yeah.
You see, so what either as a group or as an individual within the NDC, it will be bastardized. By the end of the day, meanwhile, I had sometime in person there be a cancer, me blow me own horn. But Interior Minister, about a month and 1 week ago, my first debut, I call a police headquarters.
Yeah.
I want to say, I have been the only person, not only on this platform. Say, you say, Papa, ya say, wako ken. And some women, and I was asking NDC communicators that, look, run with this. Because some minister just watch his demeanor against that of the IGP. We will say there's ex-clandestine Koso at the blind side of the rest of the political parties. Because as a regional minister, you don't have the right to do special recommendations.
As Interior Minister.
As Interior Minister. But I can say only IGP Akasa. Now, only IGP Akasa said there will be special recommendation. What I want to let the police and I say security agencies know by watching that tape is that some special recommendation also mbeyeno. And yes, more harder than Cameroon promotion. I see a promote more. And then be a extraordinary bravery be as a special recommendation no but on one castle would be recruited or mukro for the akoshim. And more harder than one more casa say your promotion do your farm my so do your farm and yaman yabama special recommendation to mama to and Crofono agenda is to recruit people into the services. Say the buyer they will do their bidding for them. Oh, you see utumra no what you see. Asaba ye can see anya no kre. Enrachi or mama MP. O posting Crawford do mako the various services or no picture.
Yeah.
And the one was up for him say. Me buy and Crawford we na me do akọ police me do mako so pictures ni ho.
Pictures no.
I want to say also on authority say early this year, I stand to be corrected, maybe late last year, but it is the truth. We have a picture published in one of the dailies of Oro Anadompre, where Awukuand a madam member, I think a few said, oh, more traction when they were more than 30. Oh, no, Danasi, either fire service or security agencies. And these things are not new. We should accept the fact that for now, the issue of the former employment has almost ceased. Now it is politicians, MPs and ministers who do the employment. This other shot. MPP Babem, almost first and another tenure of office first term, there was no publication of recruitment for the security agencies. It was early 2020 or middle 2020. And on mobile year, 2021. And on that publisher said they wanted officers within the various services, army, police, and those ones were for those who had, master's degree or something of that sort. Officers, not the normal recruitment.
Okay.
You understand? And
before I proceed, remember your former regional minister.
Right.
Video now.
Go on. But I've heard so many things in town. But today, let me give you another good news. I have told the IG that we will do supplementary special recommendation to the police college. Let me repeat, by the grace of God, we are in Ramadan. The Muslims will say, Inshallah. Inshallah, there will be special recommendations into the police service, police academy, and I mean very, very, very soon. Go on. But I've heard so many things in town. But today, let me give you another good news. I have told the IG that we will do supplementary special recommendation to the police college. Let me repeat, by the grace of God, we are in Ramadan. The Muslims will say, Inshallah. Inshallah, there will be special recommendations into the police service, police academy, and I mean very, very, very soon.
Obi biara o share Loud Silence TV. Say obi a psychological crowd on share IGP no. Ene ne nsa no.
Yeah.
Na on share minister no so the facial expression. You get to know, say, the Oka IGP is not in sync with him.
That be even no crown minister. No, yes,
yes. Yes.
Somewhere there. She said one more anymore.
Sir, at all costs, no, we will do that special recommendation.
Yeah.
It does not lie in your ambit.
Exactly.
It does not lie in your purview to do special recommendation. Special recommendations are done for extraordinary bravery or within the services. And I say obiaye bibi sonkubi and I say obi promotion be ato aba na ye kwa for the so and many and some few other things. And ye to me edema obi say special recommendation. And no kropo no your regions number be be serious one. Police will be able to charge you be in an extraordinary manner. And when may be a regional commander, but me actual say a branch where a deal ye. They say some time ago, police phobia, a taxi driver be or then a car ball, arm robber phobia. Yeah. These are the things. Any part of police service more. Such bravery, no, you can do a special recommendation for promotion for that person. But you have been appointed as a new interior minister, and your first appearance with the security service, no. This is what you have heard so many things. Which things? And what did you hear? You understand? And one from the beginning, no, you ran with the story said these people are up to something. And as you see a confirmation, Abba, but they are denying the confirmation. This morning, this same interior minister was called on your sister station, NIT FM, to question him or interview him about these things that he's saying about the allocation that the NDC has alleged. Was a truck to say who big than you as your buy. Now it can't happen.
Okay, President Kufa Negalam say. And easy for Namgana.
Yes,
I may purge Mama Ghana from Bambi Chagalam say more. And you know, Crenta.
Yes.
I tried to do so.
Was it sit down to me see? Now the Casa Munina, Casa we are not say, but we are sending a warning and pay you to anybody who would go to the center to misbehave after voting. After there is something they are cooking, but anytime they put the fire under it, then the NDC surfaces. And none of electoral commission figures are gerrymandering, increasing and decreasing, graph and then nam a bin nam so gakopene bin nam friends or the plan is there. But the NDC has been able to infiltrate, and they are dismantling everything that is being done or everything that is being cooked by the people. And I must say, confusion has also set in there. And don't forget, anything that the NDC will unravel regards the rigging of election, there will be another step by them to outwit them. I know there, and now what they say,
plans in the door.
Yes. So they have plans up to Z. And probably even extra Z plus. And so if you catch them up to Z, they will move out of Z to another phase. Exactly. Until I commend the Electoral Directorate of NDC. And I want to believe that the general public are very happy with what they are doing. But and the MPP. But let me also sound a note of warning or caution to the MPP fraternity, the supporters. Say BBC kinkring as a result of say Massa, a tune bullet ne ba engine. Na baby Sarah so bachi say we NDC ni asan about road trimu a bus straight onim A onim B. And this what they also bad boa. Na krono aye bo man. Krono aye all the sectors aye wia nyoma as a result of Nanado's leadership. Nyoma so ye wia busu ba kum na ekono. So wo so da bia obefo aso. Da bia obe test. Na momu no wotifi na ho kire wa. It's up to you. But I want to praise the NDC again and again. Now, what they are doing this time around, everybody outside, the think tanks, independent people, they have seen that yes, these guys are up to the task. And you will be a support and to go ahead and be vigilant. And the training of your people, train them very well because the MPP, they are training their people very, very well. Right? And because me, I'm here as a bystander. Etuno tuwa manyala ke bien bia kame menim de be kan so mabusu ne sami ankasa etc. Enti ye nyina ye vigilant na helping not just the NDC but helping all political parties so that the 2024 we will see fairness na ye bo aba na the man we say kinkire ye hu say yenya na ye ko no all right me ka say yenya okay me si wa yenya na ye ko
okay card manager and then mama FIFA referee be intended
na yamdem o card
Acheampong bag in Acheampong laptop bag in mo
pato ma nyimra
producer
red
card no laptop bag in mo
pato ma san kind of quick
yeah we say
Mr. Producer manemra quick
enti red card Acheampong laptop bag in enti mo nyimra na hwade enti na me am so no as a production amount into 24-hour economy ambassador.
You move to red card.
And the red card, the red card, the red card project, a card, a shim. Or if a bag and bra, why? Or had the owner.
Coco, yes, man. Why? Never be shroud. I want to say,
you know what you call and what the shroud. Call back to at the end. But the
the mechanism and coupon shroud. And now I'm at the red card project in United States, NDC Nibia show MPP red card.
Okay.
Oh, Yankupun shell or technicians. So there's a Cornelia bro.
About this.
In fact, Fihano. I was with the top board of directors of station with you. Munsha say mammy employment letter. Because no, me had my office by 12:30 na mapon. Nti half day now me the half day in Swabaha. Getting the MPP out now is very key to some of us. Nti red card project no bia nkonko pen red card show MPP red card on 7 December 2024. Obia nkope bi JM Crown pen card. JM ko pen card na Professor Jina na de say ya maame no also nko pen card. National chairman on pay bi no fa mo bo ne batakare no. Nti odu say pa na pro batakare no mu a no be able to say because a red card project ABS in the history of the world that Congo ABC what the opposition party did was that Oma obi oye party member no enya red card share ne bottom tea. But be on big program as no na waji. And it's symbolic and it plays a very critical role. I do win over kasa nyehwe bata yehwe. Election bia is psychological because you see the awareness on the coda in today's red card project that has come to stay. Obi bia oye NDC may be part of this project. Let's get them out. I can't wait for a moment say me voters ID card bia me fabo mpaye guso. Nti senka menya nka me to 10. I can't wait for the deed that December 7th me call me crew mu kwetri na ombeti me paper ama me parliamentary na matoma Millicent yebo amankwa presidential na matima ma JM afeye wi a na ya transition to one region omode ahye yensa ye beda no aboa JM sa region omuntun rege enwi abanum nti obi bia no this project will be part of it. And yet you don't need any money to do it. Just get yourself a red card. Now for sure when they be out that's round of power so we have to get them out spiritually, physically, and all angle. Mamincha and penny for from your flag bearer or what shall say a lot of engagements. Maybe it will be a mechiano. Yachia and flag bearer, voter registration exercise. Professor Nana Gino Pokwajiman, baby, I will be an Yemi Tuchamount. In fact, what says a year His Excellency choose or retain Bill as a running mate, no, you really deserve it. Oh boy, Juma. Na yenun be supported the time where tisi yensan mu dino ye nu ye ho. Eje national chairman so baby a wo bia no national chairman so mechiaw. Na manyane ntie se Sammy photo Nyankopon ya aduma ochina ya woda e no be touch it down e wo Ghana. I think so occupy ya sakakra.
Oh okay. Former chairman.
Former chairman ti Nyankopon ya aduma ya woda makache nsa wan touch it down. Who's all the no contribution no job by.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nti nano na me man Mr. Chairman. Election ya traveler so wa honke kan yenyu
last no be bizarre say after elections you hu
nti
oba ka chen say the first radio station omra
wa kan be ka che no
yeah
in fact me free happen me man
say me hosting or pampas so
only problem
or one person only need problem ombre
consider the
program ombre
nti me ka che you straight to say election we no launch project be for no contribution no chopper che say wa one row one year man operating ba power na ye per man from obeson man no a won ka ho. And you no anka so o hihye ne mra no so wa mesti ansifo no wa nyere ne ho anya adwuma de mra ne bedi no nti ye brere campaign wie no gina ya so US do no ho no tenase na wa ama edu bra ye che position ya man position of us revolt against us oh nyame adaroma ne ho ato no na no was spinal cord issue nyame adaroma doctor's report to say he is back to normalcy nti Nyankopon ya aduma Sammy photo honorable Samuel Ofosu Ampofo oye national chairman dada no nyame adma ya wode be Nyankopon obi free US aba bedru
okay
and obedru so ayi be the hwehwe ne say ono anso form the campaign team me have said you need to retail the campaign nipa dodo obedi GM achini we don't need that yema ne honjo no mfa team kitwa bi nante the Sammy photo ba bedru bi utime me tonkre we yama true radio good pampa so show say one kasa till campaign team Eastern region fa bobo na kwan abefa so ama yen vote across Eastern region no. Yes, so Central Porto now go back to your roots.
Okay.
Now let me start from the northern region.
Before I start, you know.
Okay.
Obia send me let you message no wapa. Men ko munye there.
Okay.
But I think say time I near penny making submission note, you know. And on also the way aba. So I mean read the message, you know.
Go ahead.
We are obeba. Or say hello Boache. Do mention my name after reading this message. I have been driving Uber for over a year now to augment my income, and I have driven over 5,500 people within 16 months. The things I hear from some riders are very serious and alarming. I one day overheard a rider I picked and having a conversation with someone was that MPP know they are going to lose these coming elections, no matter what. But with some plans they have laid down, they will win. He said, MPP has put down 11 strategies to cheat in the coming elections. So please, do and your team, okay, so please, you and your team should sit up. The person loosely re-echoed what the other person said on the other side on the phone. He said two conversations too near Kosovo. He said to the NP, he said the NPP is going to execute those plans one after the other as the days go by. He said they are going to use them like reading a storybook with chapters. When one of the plans fails, they will move to the other until they achieve their aim. From the conversation, I heard him say that one of their plans, which is the last straw to pull, is that a foreign hacker has been contracted to hack the system. Please, I want to suggest that the NDC propose a central collation centers in all 275 constituencies to manually collate all figures on the pink sheet. This is how Kenya recently collated their election results. If NDC wants to protect every single ballot, please kindly do something about this now. And Papa ya only make us say once upon a time now hotels I can say on Krahanum no HR manager. Now Nyejuma Hobium. Though I'll mention or I must say I should mention his name, but I won't mention the name. So within 16 months of Fenipa 5,500. And this will be a fun conversation here, say MPPD 11 strategies. And according to the worst case scenario, say the last one will be your hacky system. No? Okay. Na name.
Okay, so
okay.
Sanchu is one of the greatest strategists in the world. Eba political and life strategies. Obia Jitum say on the art of war. And Obeka chose a strategy is better than shouting. Ntidru maybe how the cook your sin so shame funny pon so you funny. I am not the politician. I'm a discount to amount for grapevine information rumors or modebemount. But you see, the MPP is not superior to the NDC in many things. Intelligence or dear me sure say for the national chairman. Okay. We are some farmer doctor man. Give it to them straight. Me and baby am will be an obiama information pay me central focus am forward them. You're very close to GM. Okay. In these seconds partner my forward. Either say yes, spiritual issue, physical issue.
I like the craft abonnement. I like the pampas number one.
For the more here. Now this Sarah now me can show we to say yenum bino among fires IT and election directors. The idea say ye kofoma koye adwuma. And a GM hu nyansa eni nimde say Dr. Manabu ma party ni nyina ni over 6.3 million to abama NDC 2020 no. Wo now ye ti break aside the election directorate number 1. One tanko ne yaira money adeno put all your my demoni adina mobile together. You are the best brains to handle the directorate now. That doesn't mean say they are the best of brains are obintiminya opinion farmer. Nti I should be say ba the best option to do is say let it go to them. And you see Dr. Manebuama demonstrated superior intelligence in handling the directorate as of today. And me life I am a type man for me but more efficient. So far, so good. So Okasemen's score now give him 90 over 100. And 90 above distinction. What demonstrated said the NDC is superior and never prepared to win election 2024. I do agree. And then now Okase Loto Kios man no. Sammy say the MPP will win the election by superior strategy will not understand. Yeah. Me kind to Legon. Lord Hammer. Ne pasa obiananum say ya Legon sa Lord Hammer ye ne pasa obi enu history bia wo no what you say or election ye my disqualify a man for from nowhere Lord Ava anfa obi or call Legon bia pa on tested to the show Lord Hammer came from nowhere or can one statement pay we are many dear few. That was a campaign caption of Lord Hammer. We are many, they are few. And Sakash no pay. Lord Hammer came from the back from nowhere. Sammy Okuntia say, you are not better off than anybody in NDC. So, Bimuna Didi also bow petty lavishly. not many of us will lower ourselves to that level. Into who say Lord Hammer will Legon campus will pass. If I'm a man for an authority boy, into a SRC president, or to any test Ernesto Kofi Abuaso, and we discover Ernesto for some alleged raping issue. Lord Hammer came from behind from nowhere, or the one statement they pay, we are money, they are few. And Obi Oko Legon those days, pound tested to the show, say, dear na Lord Hammer, dear Sammy Oku, you are not better than anybody. And your man for Naji also says Sammy Oku, Caponia Capo, baby. See, I can say NDC Mabun Trans fast strategy in India. Sammy, you don't come close. And the Samantia say, the silence of the cat doesn't mean that the dog is stronger. You say, Adia or Kramer who open or Dramo who are Obuchi. And today, you follow politics in Yebi, Yansu Yebi. Akwanya na wanya na wababe A to Bomian well National Electoral Director General and I be a national organizer. But they match up the young people in NDC in terms of superior intelligence, in terms of strategy and idea. You don't come close. Sebimo na wo party me chipi no mo ho. And I will seek out Magna. Don't think it's the 6.3 million young people and old people in NDC at Obama Hama 2020 no. Why do you win? In any case, my name for off. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Atina pa Savannah up northeast or wherever. And I'll catch an not Kunya say, Abana Yeba Betuono. Nini penny His Excellency John Dramani Mawana Kasa. And Mahama will leave that one for you to come and answer that. Whether I said Bawumia for phone, so no Wakasa se train on kono, wona bit me. But the media know what say. 2016, na Mahama is president of Ghana. Yeah. And according to the northern tradition, no. Ni woman saya of Fasi in Yadia. Okay. Until the age play a critical role in the northern culture. Until in the northern region, no. So Kamini Penny a sanity hui. Sani any chani BOT no. Se ba DDMO in the northern culture no. Sa sani koya BOT mba. Enti Mombisa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say in the year 2016 original sim peso declassify Mahama with unwarranted words, uncomfortable words, unacceptable words. I can't say anything good. So at that time, Mahama was a northerner. At that time, now Bawumia now nyeve, now nya bununi, now nya santini, now nya kwauni, now nya mamponi, now ye ceremonia. Asima wopa akache and say in 2016 now go Mahama hufi essay ni dino. You sold your northern brother for an Acheampong person or no monton bia. Until election 2016, Oshe Alanim, She Nyankopon, Emma Wunia or your northern brother, Unimina num Krua Bakwano, essay Mudin, essay the counter assassination. In fact, we refer to Mahama as the incompetent one. Emma Yassin Nano, upon Yamapana Mahama Yeno, you refer to Mahama as the incompetent one. 7-8 years later, Nyankopon ye wadum. And a Ghana for the car is telling now my own boss, and I'm Bedia Kunyano. And to be a no ya chimney, on your Gonjani, on your Nantoni, on your Zazuguni, on your Tataleni, on your Northeast, on your Salagani. What say we are not them brother Gunanimasi, a Gunihufi, and my Ghana for whom Mahama, they saw Mahama as a god, as a you be your crown for you would 8 years later, this same very person called Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia I could not say, so video now, mammy, and I will love it. Meaning, so bet mama me video now to help my discussion. Okay? Okay. My mention young 5 video too. You, this same Mahmoud Bawumia, I will 8 years ago. Young go in
and my main opponent, myself, and my main opponent are all your children. We are both from the north. And, you know, he is being president before. I haven't been president before. So I've told him that he's my senior brother. He should have patience and wait for me to also become president of this country. So that I will be able to be president for 8 years, and he can only be president for 4 years. So if the presidency is coming home, then we should have it for 8 years, rather than 4 years. So exercise some patience. So, but on a very, very important.
Now, Ranford, asema o kan no wadidi ye nananom ne atrankonwa mote skin ne so ene sremfo nyina atem srema bakosemu no akora ne pani ne mprade ho
Osamo.
That is a culture. Obi a nod na on test it to the show.
Yeah, me about your nodness.
Yeah, obi a oya nod na no.
Yeah.
Test it to the show.
Yeah, mo culture saying
in the northern culture.
Yeah.
Akora ne pani ne mprade ho.
Okay.
And you say akora ne pani ne mprade ho a akora ja de mapen.
Say wagya tum say one ne nua pani ne ko
contest.
contest.
And prade.
Okay.
And you say what ko gina north. And I will throw this tantrum there. Let's use the northern culture and value. The northern cultural value say me BOT asan ye nua pani am ne prade ho a. E was say me twa me ho na asan di kan ko no no ko wi amema. So judging by the northern culture and tradition, no, Dr. Bomiachu on step aside. Na Mahama 4 years na kano on dinwe. And in any case, when na Mahama and kana memuasi and you Bomia. And it's a northern region for probia what dio ma bro. What say or more? More man puntu anko manima. And Dr. Mahmoud Bomia. You sold your blood brother for a outsider. And now once a karma is real. Karma is real. What to ball about Diana? About so. Or two ball in Mahama 7-8 years ago, no, a coba ya 2016 afterwards, no, about bedru say what could na slimu. And a catcher and anom say, Wunia penny in Mahama, and Tunia pony nakasa, and to Mahama 100 meet me no mount, as to where that say what from Freono, there may BOT, I can validate. But they may validate me say, me a linguistics university, and I did cultural lineage, and historically, no, ethnic group bia wo mabakosem wokọ akanman mu a eni wo masaya wo fase ni ade eni se wo fase wo ho a yemfa wo fase ni ade enti na ya ka say no in the northern cultural heritage lineage no when was so di ade would the northerners choose an elder brother over a younger brother? He said we sreni what I said northeast, upper west, upper east, northern region, savannah, sababia wo bia samo de mabakosem didie no mu line didia when I was a money di ade. And in any case, or say the thing is coming home. And if it is coming home, would they prefer 8 years over 4 years? It's illogical. Yamau 8 years advice, but then why am I not? Paulugu Dam will say the biggest investment. Ghana bako se muno, yenye dem bia ne bo esum saadi aneda. Enti, yenuanum northern brothers no, what is the testimony there? Kwame Nkrumah yakosumbo dam. And the eastern region for black voter for benefit. Into one so free north for 8 years in government. Oh yeah, you know, so you see, Dr. Mahmoud Bemi, the very first time I was a wakasa with sobriety, like Ode, as an enum Ghana fenu wa take me down. I turn it so. Where Global Info Analytics researcher dated 4 December 2023. Now, the reason I'm not picking Saudi with me here. They took the most popular campaign policy. And your father, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, and your father, Mahama 25 economy. Mahama had 49, he had 37. Now let me take you to in terms of voting pattern. Trust on key election issues. And there is a northern pattern. John Dramani Mahama, facing the economy of score 55. Baumia 37. There is northern regional report to all the 5 northern regions put together. Then we came to create jobs. In the 5 northern regions, you know, Mahama had 54%, Baumia had 38%. In the same note, improve education, Mahama had 55%, Baumia had 38%. In the same note, fighting corruption, Mahama had 55%, Baumia had 37%. And you find the aggregate of all this now. Whilst Mahama is in the range of 55%, you're in the range of 37%. Why would not choose such a competent Mahama over you? And to say, the fear crowd tone chair, Bryan Mahama born woman man. And in any case, me manya kwanya nordness anantepa. Nordness improve you ditro.
I don't hear.
Manya kwanya ne. There's a tribe.
Yeah.
Me modi wo ha. But uditro na obu be kataswa yegitum.
Okay.
There's such tribe in Ghana. So uditro. Now me buba first kasako.
Yeah, bro, yeah.
What I say? But the northern tribe improve you ditro. You know why? The etymology of northern baby omunti free no echis adien eyemuso consistently what control ube kachire Ghana for say o digitalization na wo dey ba no ama salary structure payroll no say kwana na manfo fa so bokro no ayira kra ayira just 2 days ago, Office of Special Prosecutor, also backyard, and your Central Regional, and your Bono East, Northern region, you unchino, 18 constituencies, wachino, 2.8 million payroll fraud.
28 billion OCDs.
Yes, 28 billion OCD.
Yeah.
And to digitalization, what is the value? And to your northern brothers and sisters, maybe some. So also digitalization, you are there and fire home to so. With that Mahama digitalization, the fraud was not there. And I'll be catching you say, Ghana card, nene way na digitalization, I would have bentino. Chronobo na ekoso bahina na yira. OSPC yan kanche uba umya se wan kasa unu u backyard chrono na ekoso no. And no defeated digitalization say ye mo yensema. They are toso miensa. Me de say His Excellency Mahama oni nyame asori meshia. By any nyame adre, but only nyame man, man of God, woman of God, woman of God is here. I mean, you nyame adre. Tell the way a deacon. I'm a deacon. I made a many deacon. Yeah, 4 or 5 years in here. Yeah, Yanko Ponchas. Yeah, amen. Now, some of the men of God are His Excellency New Mushia, you know. Edimu Kutiana ma, Edimu craft for so my yisi chairperson and also about 2020. But you see, Senyanko Ponchas do a town phone is shroud. Senyame Ishrawa, yeah, or the watamfo in Ishraw. Opa kan Bible. Nyankopon the David atamfo in Ishraw. Until when your blessing is coming, it comes through your enemies. I take you to Bible. Tell your deacon. Abra saw na opeso kun David no. Nyankopon the so fear ni ba Jonathan and the save David. Na Bible biblically near frako Mephibosheth. Na no ya ba fine. Into Mephibosheth na so asifo yina hye na koka Mephibosheth na historically no Israel sa now you be a wadi dem a na o meya himfie nti historically yesi e fa Mephibosheth e de ne ko ba bi te say bono echi because he was not supposed to be close to the throne nti when David akokun Goliath watena fia some years obetena akonwa no so e no say ento bia ni wa o yeso asini Jonathan ti obetima ye na doye e no mo oh nana aka o masini ba ko ye Mephibosheth no no de hono o ya bafan o nti bafan for so de akonwa nana osi o mo nkope demra e na David to set committee e no mo call ya akofa Mephibosheth e de ne bae ne de Mephibosheth be na nsa ne wadi dem nti no o mo wia na de ne wura palace ho nti anadwo no mo de Mephibosheth be wura palace ho David atopono Mephibosheth dware o ma hye ne bronya atade na obetena pono nati nti David bai no no ni Mephibosheth e na obi sase me pamcho mo am wo ha nyina hwa na Mephibosheth se na na yemia oyemia because ne nan no oye bafan ntia o se Mephibosheth ye den esie that gesture David ye manyankopon hira David mo nti nyame de David atamfo Saul ba Jonathan ene promote David ahenie. Back to the point of Mahama engaging the clergy. Some of the clergymen, Otabel, some Ben or living word. Okay, you can vote for somebody for the person
that can punish
you.
Yeah.
In fact, Otabel was one of the people who took Mahama Mamuguye. Otabel single-handedly, because no, you're living word. What living word I say? Asema empopada. Intina manfo tieno. This same Otabel ka ho na bank gu ye no ye board chairman. Enti Otabel onu na no mu asem. You see? Otabel na no mu asem. Emma Ghana for gina so the two obeti Mahama no. Now Otabel is campaigning for Mahama. Do you know how he's campaigning for Mahama? His silence is loud enough. So loud silence.
Loud silence TV.
Loud silence TV. Otabel today is the campaign manager of JM DNC because his silence is loud enough. But so penny pa bakwa ni kasa ni gesture in national submissions, commissions and omission my two Mahama ni NDC 2016. Otabel was number 1. Today, these same men of God have seen the sense say Akufo-Addo no can plunge the country into disaster and chaos and cacophony.
Yeah, uti asem na Nicholas Anka Williams.
Yes.
Sample mami.
Yes.
Bohon mami nti o say the omontias here and the doctors and nurses are leaving the country.
Now, I'm coming to it. Intina me confirm my Fibo's story no to correlate to what is happening.
Yeah,
now,
me ayo dikin.
Nyamisha.
Thank you.
The masses, there is too much pain and suffering in this country. All our doctors and our nurses are leaving this country. And we just pray that the masses, there is too much pain and suffering in this country. All our doctors and our nurses are leaving this country. And we just pray that things will be well handled and managed in transparency and fairness, that we will not end up being refugees in any other country, because without proper fairness and honesty and transparency, things may fall out of hand. And may I say this, that nobody should think that the Ghanaian is a very gentle, don't like trouble human being. It's not true, because I saw what happened 79 and 81, and they were Ghanaians. And some of the violence and the murderers and unrest in certain parts of this country, like what's going on in Boko and other places, they are all Ghanaians. And if we don't manage things well, and we have this mentality and thinking that any party can do whatever they want to do, and the Ghanaian will accept it, and the Ghanaian will live for it, you might be playing with fire, make no mistake. Because when people are desperate and are hungry, they don't care about what happens. And hungry and desperate people are very dangerous people to manage and to deal with. And when demons come into town and possess people, then you will know that maybe you really didn't understand the Ghanaian. Because when a demon enters a person, it doesn't care about your tribe or your citizenship. It rules you. So I think that, Mr. Former President, and to your party, we
Beauty.
Okay, so you see, Ranford, I am a Dese Duncan Williams, Archbishop, because Archbishop in your position, Ketwa. But offer Nigeria, Idahosa, the level being a Duncan Edru, or do the saint level. Now I am a Dese no one can say. In life, when you fight against people who have nothing to lose, it's dangerous. Because you'll be a deja. Only a tade, so no come to qua or no lose.
Yeah.
Me, I do my me see people leaving the country every day. And it is scary. Opa airports is here. Everybody wants to leave.
When he is secretary to the president, actual command.
Yes, I sent it to I saw it on Happy FM. He said the way people are, and it's scary because say a international level, the rate I move for 2 coins, they give you bad image about you. Me nante kakra, me 2 coins, and over the southern part of Africa, they don't fancy traveling. So ukromu ye na unya duma ye na udidi yetu ya okay ye utukwa kuduma nso akopede. Now back to the point. The dan can my people in France show mutin say ye be wi aba na at all cost. And I said it on Churchman concern say nobody has the lances to violence. Obia no wa Ghana ya lances violence amane say wo de edu abato awo ya ma lances say fa bonipa to fa kunipa. See to me and kanipa ba konsem. And now no me can have to repeat. Some people will never be a miracle. Some people will need 2024 election.
Miracle from who?
Say Nyanko Pondit miracles. Oh, what they know? You see, listen to my point. Listen to my point. I'm a defender of the fact say they aren't going to win.
I know
that I'm emphatic. But it should anything untoward happen and they win, it won't be through violence and through stealing. Me bow. What coalition 2016? Canada Pons 2016 and free any kind of year then. Yeah. And a winning.
2016 poll.
2016 Canada in a kind. Yes, I say I'm free any kind of winning. So there's an ulterior part of winning that power. Then we came to 2020. 2020, EC chairperson announced election 6 to 7 times. In the interest of peace, Mahama Tumu say yes, yeah man in court. Then we come to 2024. And don't forget, say you are the same common denominator. Mahama, yeah, do about 2024. No, 2016 you were there. 2020 you were there. 2024 too you are there. It is also the name compensation and so I better operating. But what you go for operating? And to Mahama now departing him no. I saw the dinosaur. I've said it and I repeat it. He can't fail the NDC the third time. And it's how young people now you are doing say 11 strategy. We agree. Mahama must also have 31 strategies. Simple as ABCD. What calls to 2016 NDC door? You send over 2020. Pertinent door. You send over 2024. You can't keep failing the party. And you don't be a kind of you may brain good because you know we don't take any allowance from anybody. Our life is not even safe. We some of you on the radar of national security, but we don't care. And it's a why you paid my amount, which is Mahama Beman Penny, and young one do Diano. Went me and found the pen work quamu. While I am 30 months out, me cousin Biachel. I've been there 3 times. I'm a member of my basso. To 2020 no. Say basically you are MPP near careful.
30 months out.
Yes, for what I know, I can't put it out. But I didn't say me what catch Ghana man said 30 months out. So I had to one of my daughter constituency. And I have hard-call information.
And my mention carry where Jack by your constituency.
Okay.
Sir, this time around, no more we need seats now.
Okay.
NDC.
And for record, Greater Accra me PK.
Where Jack by?
I'm a picky with that right now. Yeah, Domi Quadrinya. But for some reason, no, I've switched to with that by and
okay.
Let me tell you.
And where Jack by catch Omuma Jerry, if you are South.
Okay.
Have a fast seat, no.
Okay.
Now the executives, no peace in the South now.
Okay.
Party no muno.
Where that go matter there. Say as for the then
yeah, omuno.
The point I'm making is that and near may be a sima party no share may be a chempe DJ bominyon buy no. That will not be tolerated. Run for the Nyanka Ghana. Yaka economy ajiegu. This is some voter region. I'm a more voter regional secretary at Tabaso. When him say MPP, I intensify police patrol voter region 5 times compared to Ashanti region. And voter region executive me commend them. Obia anya na dwen sa abato na ye kono. My me lose na wa kasa me hu yanka. Me that thing fine they have 11 strategy. We fail or ko we. And this must also have 31 strategy. Hwesa woko Ghana police service. I see a chewo kwan so. Now police case of becho how many laws? 99 laws. Neboa. Neboa 99 laws. In similar vein, so we are NDC executive from branch, ward, constituency, zonal, regional, national. Onsunya 31 strategy. Because some transema lusu abani wie. Nya fe ne beti kwesi botwe committee akọ round sa ko bi sa say. Yenim nyanti e betuma lusu aban. And then say MPP will use violence. Because and then we recruit nipa to the police service. So the party must also improve our internal security.
Only the interior minister and all granting interviews or radios and penny can one seminar.
Yeah.
So when you say the Timisha party near Taria, so sure. Police are Taria.
Sure. Run for now.
What they can manipulate.
No, me can send say. So no time for a no man who say when I'm the Bayer Wabua. MPP is Yabua NDC. They have made us aware what they will do. So we don't have any excuse to go to this battle and come back with explanation. Me, you so boy you hear kwesi report to you. You say Flabera why national chairman am we na mo ko tenafie. But tie enam saade nti. Tie enam saade nti. Jemu no lose the third time. Me dey minim. So obeka na me ba na asani kasa me catch and say the things I know I can't say them on air.
That's true.
But I want to assure you say Jemu no lose the third time again national chairman. Or the Bataka never to Sammy photo.
Obi the message about say BOT yamfa petrol 70 Ghana and win elections e okromo ha entine MPP ne akufo ade no ba me ende omo forget
what I say
it's petrol 70 cedi
they make contract one say national chairman GDA NDC for wo the munu e more than even JM clergy dey enti won timi mfa sa abatakari we meje national chairman e me lu so aba no
ye ba sisi ya ento aso fi ho no ye hwe say ye auction the state properties to some ministers of states. Na Acheampong, New York City, dia na betudwa. Bryan say we director. We a Rock City ne dia. E ono na ne dia. Onu bia eni chemfa. What they say. Enti one joy for din komo. Yentie ne kakra ne yenhwe. Na osafoma fo ba yi oba enche yi. E na all speedy up wo mo epese wo mo ton. ɔman nya padeɛ ɛne ma ɛyɛ ɔmo ho ansana yatoaba yɛntie
I'll answer this one and all other questions. I want you to come directly from Sammy Okujetu, because I want him to hear the responses and therefore become well educated.
Well, we will work. Yes, we're working.
So I will answer the question.
Yeah, thank you.
First of all, there is a big difference between Bryan Acheampong and Rock City. Rock City has its own board, has its own management. They make decisions and the day-to-day running of the company. I own the company proudly. Indigenous, Ghanaian, I own the company. But it has its own management, its own board. They make their own decisions. But they are pursuing the vision that I set for them to make sure that they are in all the 16 regions and the 54 markets that we have identified in the next 15 years. That's what I have set out for them, and they are executing.
And you are one of the 2 directors?
That's correct. No, I am a non-executive director of Rock City. But if you are registering at Registrar General, they don't give you this qualification, register as a, you just have to bring 2 directors. And so definitely I am one of the directors. But in terms of the functional role of the management of Rock City, I am not a part of it. I am a non-executive director. I don't take any salary. I don't take any emolument. I don't participate in anything. I am the vision bearer, and I try as much as possible once a year or every so often when I have a time to get them to focus on a vision. I don't receive any salary, anything, and I'm not paying any benefit. You can check from, they pay close to about 5 SNIT to about 500 staff. You can check if I am one of them. Because if I'm receiving compensation, they have to pay the liabilities thereof either PU or SNIT, and I am not one of them. Number 2, the decision or the proposal that I understand that Rock City sent to SNIT has nothing to do with paying for the.
Yes, take it with number 1. Azani, I'll carry 8 minutes.
Mania, you see, Frakadam, ne yam fumfa, amambu, UP for ne shase. I know, say, about the sale of government properties. And the Rollins set up the Diversity Implementation Committee. But you see, Rollins set it up that way in an open system. But NPP, the UP tradition, never set up anything of the sort. What they did was to just say, Omode state properties, Atomic Energy Commission, Kwabinyano. Nuclear reactor na the back Ghana on the soil of Africa for the first time. And here they study into space, food crop, medicine, ne hono manyana. UP4 no, omo pamo kwa menkromano. Omo di che America free. The nuclear reactor was the first on the soil of Africa. Now we here no free wa. Nkroma factories ahoro usisi ye ni nyina no. They gave it out for free. Omo edisi che omo ankasa as if say omo toma omo ton omo ankosiaga into omo jasa factories ni na so omo na Rollins so buy no wan hwa nkora ni yi na omo so be set up DIC and omo sign they started say omo ton state enterprises no so uko archives mo state enterprises na ye ton ye no dodo no aye ntuaka owners na ton mo Ebia amount no they paid only about 10%. Carrying now omo a free abesinde. Why must you shed off 60%, a whooping 60% of the contributors fund to a private person? It doesn't make sense.
It's a bit too much change it, no.
Yes, and you see, our constitution talks about these things. Me I mean article quoting this number. But Ushe Moye Obabi say, Emma Obia or Yemrashe Bajeni, I will say a word Biase minister. Or beside a Juma from aside that a profit. Now before Sabe, I want to believe say Bryan has applied. Unless speaker may approve. I want to believe say Bryan has applied. Into no what other businesses no. But an enterprise and as a government entity like a friend say Senate. You become a private person. Already no, a Japanese document it is spelled out in it. Now the almost started almost 2018.
Yeah.
Almost 2017.
Yeah.
And actually to hold that data until they had a plan to arrogate and I saw mobile phone or minor a Japanese to themselves. And unfortunately, the rest of the political parties have sat down and were dissipating the state enterprises. I have to say, every part of the economic sector now belongs to a certain group within the MPP. And for me, I am even, I'm shocked. Me play down Bryan Acheampong, a ban business censor. I won't play it down. But being a member of parliament and a minister of state, you don't dabble into such a conflict of interest.
Okay.
That is where I have my problem.
Okay.
Until we thank AwukuAnd for bringing this up, and I want to pray and see, say, court no, and I say, baby, I had be a yoko, say, one mono, or may or more from dear, to say, dear, a TUC for so pray.
Yeah.
Because TUC, even though they are on the board, no, TUC and Pia Bonte, Workers Union, no, Pia Bonte, because of prayer, we should ensure, say, that particular thing will still be a state owned.
All right. But
Run for me, what concern a comma the NDC architecture for the future.
okay.
Bryan, dear, what Jiniska when I am first of all, no more no Sabine Electoral. And in penny for a serve under the finance ministry, then is the NDC then telling me, say, Sa payroll contract, the man Bryan, Nanka, you knew be when this movie may get to Sardian. Proud to say Bryan free US by or cost serve was a kitchenette person and no Diana or US Emmy. What was it? What is business acumen? Business acumen is whereby the state gives you some opportunity to serve. Contractor Bryan, yeah, when you say, yeah, call 1 million Ghana cedi auditing at the Control and Accountant General. It's here and this, so you blame your movie. Send Bryan Acheampong, so never the part of the Snake Hotel, so I'm for 1 minute in devil into this. You're bad that here. You promote to end this for person, your businesses. Now you say you're bad, but you're 2 or a pound man photo. Today, but for NDC, who is Bryan Acheampong? Go check his history. And your mills, administration, finance ministry at that time, they don't want to blame that person. And your contractor will turn them up Bryan Acheampong. And a man buy a multi-billionaire within seconds. Opa check it. Proud to say when you are second, no, a brother no running. Then I know you're Ghana. And the NDC can be 90% contributing factor to Bryan Acheampong arrogance or demonstrating. Okodina kwa mpaye so. Or say power no. When you sika. Thank you. When you sika to some of you follow be Uko Eastern Regional. A lot of the confusion is still Eastern Regional. Bryan Acheampong shall because of this car up for farm for Sase, I man for pocket. And who made him rich? Is NDC? Is NDC? Said that here about Benua. The party must open our eyes and our ears. Me and Dodo Yadia. Are you telling me, Sir Bryan Acheampong, or buy now or beg for contract? No, me and this no IT firm. Didn't we have one? What do you now? You market on the wall. You have power. And this is the time contract. Kwa command people ni. Now people ni. You know this is for bread. And the chairman MPP can you. Would they want the petri chair then when? If Bryan is arrogant, blame our own party leadership in the past. Let me go to the future. Let me go to the future. Akawa minute. Mame mo oku de tabaso. Baby obi a Sammy, I salute you. The son of a man. You see, what you call her? Nipa baako. Almost open for bidding. And a company that bid me boy. Companies, yeah. Can they tell us the capacity of those companies in the past? Who are the other companies? What was their record? Details in the amount. What amount were they even offering? Because bid there be a quote the price. Yeah. And to publish those company bidders, no one publishing here who say company A, MA be a million. All you know, Bryan gave the cheapest offer and they gave it to him. Bryan interview Joy FM or say, or a non-executive director. He must excuse some of us. Oko company law, your beneficial owners. For every company, the director don't even matter than the beneficial owners. For example, we want to register Gold Enterprise Limited. Now, one for the case, we are non-executive director, they be a day to the home, but you are the beneficial owner. And one city should publish who are the beneficial owners. I'm not concerned about whom the directors are. Whether executive or non-executive, it is not my issue. Who are are the real beneficial owners. Say lifted veil now.
Or confirm say Rock City the sole property.
So you're the beneficial owner. So whether you are director or not a good director, it is a non-starter, it is moot, it's costlinty.
For a boy upon
it is the best NDC penny for the future. Let us build our own. So that you know, so Rock City, Ubenya is such NDC. But someone is arrogant because we made him richer.
Okay.
Can quotation.
But
Dedi kama mamena Pendream TV ase. Na so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Ah nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, Pendream TV.